Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is July the 5th, 2018. Strong hand. Long-term thinking, deferral gratification. Hoard. Yes, I'm offended by selling. But you know who I'm not offended by? M. Spicer. Yeah, M. Spicer. He is a guy in the chat. I was just talking to him before the show started. He's got such a strong hand. He wanted me to give him a shout out. So, hey, I love you guys. There's your shout out, M. Spicer. Everyone have a strong hand like M. Spicer. He watches the show all the time. He's inspired. I'm inspired by him because he watches the show all the time. Because this is where the big boys play. He understands it. That's Bitcoin's where the big boys plays. Personal responsibility is the new counterculture. Okay, check out the links below. DisruptMeister.com. The archives, yesterday's show. Get your Trezor, Ledger Nano, your T-shirts. I got a Bitcoin shirt underneath this Uruguay shirt. So is the tradition during the World Cup is to wear the Uruguay shirt the day before the game because I'm rooting for them. So let's not get too distracted by that. I'll get my Bitcoin shirts beneath this. I'll take it off. Taking it off. Yeah. All right. Yes, I'll take off the shirt in the middle of the show. You love it. So thank you for the Dash that was sent my way by a very vocal Dash fan who's been watching this channel of mine for quite some time, actually. And he sent me Dash because on yesterday's show, which was an amazing show, all of you have to check it out. It was about Venezuela. 3 Venezuelans were on this show. We talked about some Dash because Dash is definitely targeting Venezuela. And we're going to get into that into a second, okay? I do want to say that the Bitcoin Rodeo people gave me an update. There is now a Meister 30 discount code. You can get 30% off if 30% off tickets for the Bitcoin Rodeo, which starts in Calgary on Monday. So, or you can click on the link below, the Eventbrite link. It'll automatically give you a 30% discount. I am looking forward to it. And tomorrow's This Week in Bitcoin show will just be Bitcoin Rodeo, guys, if everything goes well. BitcoinRodeo.com. Also, so everybody was in motion yesterday on the Venezuelan show. The MathBot idea at the very end by Maximo was awesome. Now the MathBot people want to talk with the Venezuela people. I mean, again, check out yesterday's show. It was a very special 4th of July show. So the Dash defensive marketing team is out in the force now after that Venezuela show. Leaving all sorts of guys leaving comments on the under the. I mean, the show was about Venezuela, but it did mention Dash, and somebody tweeted about it in terms of Dash. And you got to give these guys, the Dash guys, credit. I mean, they've got their ears and eyes open when someone mentions Dash. And again, Gabriel was a fan of Dash, but Maximo and Jaime were not exactly fans of Dash. At the same time, there was everyone said, you know, if Dash is giving away Dash there in Venezuela, it is opening up the crypto people's knowledge of cryptocurrency. It's getting people into cryptocurrency, which is good, whether you like Bitcoin, whether you like Litecoin, whether you like Dash, Ethereum, or whatever. But it really, I don't think they some of the guys were defensive of Dash in the comments, okay? And there's no need to get defensive. I mean, you could say whatever I know you guys think Dash is the greatest of all time. It's going to beat Bitcoin. Not everyone thinks that, and not everyone. When people were saying, you know what, there's a lot of poor people in Venezuela, and they're going to take free crypto, and they're going to promote whatever they're told to promote. I mean, that's just the situation. I mean, if another cryptocurrency came along and said, hey, we're going to give you our free cryptocurrency, they would also promote it and not, I mean, and probably would not be that passionate about it either. I mean, they are desperate for money there. So it's no insult to Dash or whatever. So think about it, people. Watch yesterday's show. But look there, from all this craziness, from the Dash guys leaving comments, from the Venezuelan guys talking Dash got all this free time on my show today. So they should be happy. And I thank the person who sent me Dash. I list Dash as one of my crypto addresses listed below. Check out the links below and pound that like button if you love that Venezuela show. And, you know, no matter what, you can be a Bitcoin fan, a Dash fan, a smart cash fan. What was that Gabriel was talking about? But you gotta love that there are some entrepreneurial people in Venezuela, and hopefully this will bring freedom to Venezuela in the long run, because we are long-term thinkers here. We're not impulsive. Now, speaking of impulsive, there are some, I noticed on, I look on the CoinMarketCap that Steem all of a sudden pumped. It was either yesterday or the day before. And it was because of BitThumb. There was a BitThumb Steem post pump, which means a bunch of people, and the volume there surpassed the Bittrex volume. And Bittrex usually is, I mean, that's where most of the Steem is traded at. Again, why people buy Steem when you get it for free on Steemit is beyond me. So the BitThumb is in South Korea. So for some reason, the South Koreans all of a sudden start buying up a bunch of Steem the other day. And it was so much so that CoinMarketCap then eliminated, they thought it was an anomaly and did not include it in their average price of Steem. So the price dropped again on CoinMarketCap. My point in bringing all of this up is that it's all cyclical, and maybe this was a small taste. This is a small taste of what we had before. Some of you may remember that there was many a BitThumb pump at the end of last year, at the end of 2017, which would, all these Koreans would all of a sudden hear rumors and they would just buy some altcoin blindly and pump up the price in Korea, and it would pump up the price all over the world of various altcoins. I mean, it happened to Litecoin, I think, at one point. It happened to all of you, IOTA, all sorts of nonsense too. But so, hey, for all you guys who are into altcoins, hey, maybe that's a sliver of hope that because it is all cyclical. There will be country-specific pumps of altcoins again. Hey, maybe India. I heard they said in India now they made it illegal again because you can't use a bank. You know, I'm gonna have to get an Indian on the show. I don't because I've got contacts in India. That's why you got to pound that freaking like button for this channel. Okay, follow me on Twitter because I've got dudes on the ground in different countries. They tell you what's really going on there, like we just had with Venezuela, like we've had with India in the past. So you know what? People are saying all this stuff is going on in India right now. It's harder to, I want a guy on the ground to tell me what's going on again. And I've got good guys on the ground. We'll work on getting them back on the show soon. Okay, so yeah, it's all cyclical. Some altcoins going to get pumped in some country again. Some country that we can't even think about, that we can't even guess right now, is going to become a major pumper of altcoins, of Bitcoin. You know, no one could have predicted South Korea at the beginning of 2017. For all you newbies, if you would have said, hey, it's January 1st, 2017, South Korea by the end of the year is going to be a major player in the crypto market, everyone wanted to laugh. No one would have, I mean, it was unpredictable at the beginning of 2017. So who knows in a year from now, in the middle of 2019, what country is going to be pumping what coin and what not. Again, that's why you got to just hold that Bitcoin. That's the rock. You don't know when events like this are going to happen, when all of a sudden some country is going to become crypto crazy, okay? So altcoins, here's a tweet about altcoins. Anyone saying that alts are back at this point are just feeding the hopium. Is this bounce nice? Yes, especially after there's been so much blood. But no, I don't think this is the reversal. And this was from a guy, Crypto Shill Nye. And that was just like 24 hours ago. And now the altcoins are even pumping again. I mean, it was like a minor, I don't even know. But again, I'm including that tweet because it's related to, what I observed, that, all of a sudden Steem pumped. If you got to be playing in this altcoin land, if you're stuck in altcoins, it's all cyclical. That they'll pump again. But why even play around in there in the first place is beyond me. Just hold your Bitcoin. Get your free crypto dividends through holding your Bitcoin. That's how you get altcoins. Whatever crypto dividends you can get through Bitcoin for free. Why buy something that you get for free? Why buy the Steem? Why buy the Steem dollars? Why buy some of these why buy fifth tier altcoins? And we're going to get into some troubles that exchanges. There was an issue on Binance. We're going to get into that in a second. So all of you out there who are in motion, send me your events. There's an event in Boston coming up, and a guy just randomly told me about that. I mentioned it the other day, and I linked to it again because that dude was in motion. And hey, again, I'm not going to be at his event because I'm going to be in Edmonton still at that point. So here, this is from Barefoot Barry, and I've worn this before. Barefoot Barry's a loyal watcher of this show. He lives in New Zealand, like in the middle of nowhere in New Zealand. I love New Zealand. I love Auckland. I only got to see Auckland when I was there in 2015 and 2016, December and January. All right, so Syscoin. Why I even said that word, just I want to barf. But there was a pump of it on Binance. And Matt Odell explains what happens. Looks like Binance is going to roll back the trades made with the compromised trading bot. They don't have to do this, in my opinion. Fault lies on the user. Binance should be applauded here on their friendly response. Okay, so in this, and I linked to his tweet below. Always check out all the links below. In his tweet, he links to what the exact issue was on Binance. Basically, people use trading bots on there, okay? And a trading bot messed up and pumped up the price of Syscoin, and Binance rolled back. Binance bailed them out, which they did not have to do, because this is Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency is about personal responsibility. So they did bail out some people there. I guess that they can say that's good customer service. But be careful. You're not going to get bailed out the next time, people. Don't play around with these trading bots. Just hold your Bitcoin. Diversification for the sake of diversification in the fifth tier altcoins is absolutely ridiculous. All right. So, again, I linked to that Boston event that dude told me about. Thank you, dude. A bullish sign coming from the mainstream media, okay? It's coming from the New York Post. It seems like the New York Post is stuck in 2014 or 2015. They have a mindless FUD article that is definitely going to scare some 80%ers into not buying Bitcoin. But it really leaves a bad taste in your mouth in terms of the traditional newspaper media when you read a headline like this. If you didn't think traditional paper media was dead, this will be like the final nail in their coffin in your head. The article by the NY Post that came out on July the 4th, why Bitcoin may soon be worth nothing. And the article itself, there's really nothing much more to it than that. The guy says it's based on nothing. It's like, is this dude in 2015? And again, so for all the people who take the mainstream, and again, I'm just pointing this out because I think this is a bullish sign. If some of the mindless mainstream publications are just into this FUD type of mode, oh man, this is great. Because again, if you get your news from sources like this, oh man, you're going to be 80%er forever, dude. You're not getting out of it. Mainstream media has stooped to unknown lows in terms of the way it covers all aspects of news and politics and finance. And this is really important because you know what? Trump, Clinton, you know not to get obsessed with that kind of stuff. But you got to manage your finances. And if some people are going to get very confused when they say, oh, the New York Post said that. Okay. Anyway, so finally, pound that like button. Follow me at TechBot on Twitter. Check out all the links where I'm going to be in Philadelphia in August. There's the discount code there. And, of course, the Bitcoin Rodeo Edmonton. I mean, next week, it's going to be Alberta. It's coming up in a few days. It's unbelievable. But here, someone said in the comments section, just watch, this is from a few days ago, just watch England goalkeeper Jordan Pickford's strong hand win the penalty shootout against Colombia in the World Cup. He must have watched your show, a lesson to all Bitcoin holders. Yes, the goalie for England had a strong hand. Thus, all of you should learn your lesson and have a Bitcoin strong hand. Finally, this guy CoinSuren said, got to play with the new Opendime cold card wallet. Exceeded my expectations. The ability to create a signed transaction and export an SD card is an excellent feature. All right, so Rodolfo Nowak, who has been on my show, who hopefully will be on the show tomorrow. Hopefully we're going to do This Week in Bitcoin. Obviously, we're going to do This Week in Bitcoin on Friday. I don't know at what time. It could be a little bit before noon, a little bit after noon. You guys are going to have to keep tuning in. I'll tweet out beforehand. But all the dudes that I know who are speaking at the Bitcoin Rodeo with me, Vortex, Rodolfo, Benny, BTC Benny, and Francis should be on my show tomorrow, or a combination of those guys. So that's going to be fun. But what Rodolfo has done, the Opendime cold card wallet, it looks like a calculator. So check out that tweet below. I think that's a great marketing tool to make it look kind of throwbackish. And I look forward to maybe playing around with it when I meet him in person on Monday. So again, disruptmeister.com. Check it out below. Check out all the links below. Respect the money. I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video, and check out those links below. I'll say hi to you guys in the chat. Yeah.